So, ahlan wa sahlan again. Hello from Hofa. All right. Today we're going to work on skill 42. The title of the skill is distinguish the person from the thing. So why to distinguish the person from the thing? Because honestly speaking, that sometimes, we have a noun, right? And sometimes, the noun we want to refer, of course, to, a person, and the person is a noun. We want to refer to a thing, and the thing is also a noun. Do we use the same word? Do we use the same spelling, let me say, as a noun to refer to the thing and the person and the person? No, of course not. We don't. Okay. So let me give you an example. We say this person is an organizer. Organizer, munazzim, murattib, someone who organizes things. All right. But I say, for example, that the UN, the United Nations, is an international organization. So organizer is a noun. Organization is a noun, all right? But organizer refers to the person, as they say here. Organization refers to something, right? Huh? Right? Got it? Like like some kind of,
yes.
What an organization, what can
like operator and operation.
Yes, exactly. And so on. And this is what the lesson really basically is. If you understood just one example of these, you will understand all of the other ones. And so based on this, we should, be able to, let me say, gain or work on our definitions now of people working in a certain organization. What are they called? And what is the organization itself called now? All right? Because it's a thing. Let me say. So take a look here. Nouns in English can refer to persons or things. Sometimes in the written expression section of the TOEFL test, that person is used in place of the thing. So look what the mistake is going to be. So I might say something like, wait a minute. Let me just try to mute everybody because you guys are so mute all. Let's mute. Okay, so I'm sorry about this, guys. All right. Back to this, I was saying that sometimes the person is used in place of the thing. What does this mean, that the person is used in place of the thing? That sometimes I might say that he is the organization of the, let me say, party or the celebration. That's wrong. I don't say that. I say he is the organizer of the celebration, of the event, right? Got it? So this is how the mistake can happen, just to let you know, something like that. Because this is what it means when they say the person is used in place of the thing, or the other way around, of course, or thing is used in place of the person. So Ralph Nader, this is a man, is an authorization, a person. Do we say he's an authorization or an authority in the field of consumer affairs? What do we say?
والله دكتورة لو سمحتي أنا الصوت عندي مش واضح ما بعرف إذا عندي تاني واضح.
Is my voice
يعني لو حتى ترجعي صورتك أحسن.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Is my voice good enough? Is it loud enough?
صوتي بيقطع كثير.
Okay, I'll try to shift to my phone in a minute, okay? But let me just finish this example and I'll go over it, okay? So Ralph Nader is this is, of course, there's an asterisk wrong in the field of consumer affairs. There are many job opportunities in accountant. No, of course, in what? Come on, help me. In what? The field here, the thing, in accounting. Good. Because accountant refers to good. Accountant refers to the person, a person who has this job, right? A job, right? Somebody who does something that counts, numbers, etc. Okay, yeah. So in the first example, authorization is incorrect because authorization is a thing, and Ralph Nader is a person. The person authority should be used in this sentence. In the second example, accountant is incorrect. This is incorrect because accountant is a person, and the field in which accountant works is accounting. Okay, he works in what? In accounting. The thing accounting can be used in this sentence. All right. So this is what we should do. In what field? We're talking about the field here, not about a job or someone here, right? Or someone's job. So is my voice clear now? Just let me know, yes or no, so that if it's not clear, I can shift to another.
And accounting field. Yes.
Clear, Dr. Khulud? Well, no one is giving me an answer.
No دكتور. No.
No, not clear?
No دكتورة. بيقطع كتير.
All right, so maybe I can just fix my internet to, I hope it does not disconnect, you know.
Yes.
Let me just finish this then, so that I can, you know, shift the internet, okay? Let's take a look at the following chart, What about the chart, guys? We have person or thing. It is common to confuse a person with a thing in the written expression section of the TOEFL test. This type of question generally appears near the end of the written expression section. All right, I think that, you know, let me take a look if we have more information. We don't, we just have the exercise. So let me try to shift my internet if it's that bad. All right, let me go for my iPhone. I hope my iPhone works, you know. Let's see. Okay, so I have shifted to my phone's data. All right, can you guys hear me? Is it better now? Hello? Hello?
Hello دكتور.
Okay,
نعم دكتورة.
is it better? Is it better now?
Yes, it is better.
Yeah.
هيك صوتك واضح.
واضح
Because
دكتورة.
now I moved to my, thanks to my iPhone. My iPhone's data, that's what I'm using right now, okay? So, all right, let's continue. I hope you understood the lesson. The whole lesson, guys, was about different nouns, okay? That sometimes we have the same noun is not used for the person, okay? We use a noun for a person who works in a certain organization, and the organization itself, okay? Or the thing, okay? Could have a different, or not just could have, does have, let me say, a different name for it, okay? So we have to distinguish the thing from the person. So for example, if I'm talking about the person who works in accounting, whose major is accounting, what do we call him, the person? We call him an accountant. Accountant, يعني محاسب, right? Now the field itself, المجال, guys, تاع المحاسبة, it's called accounting. And even the major itself, it's called accounting, right? And if it's an organization, I say an accounting organization, or organization, you know, that focuses on accounting. See, because I'm talking about something here, okay? Now, if I'm talking about an expert, guys, an expert in a certain field, يعني خبير في مجال معين, شو بسمي هذا؟ بقول عنه he is an authority in this field. An authority in the field, يعني شخص, guys, عنده شو from authority. What does that mean, authority? He has information.
سلطة power. السلطة.
Yes. He has information, you know, which is, you know, scientific information in a certain field, and listen, and people listen to him. Like, for example,
And have a power.
Listen, let me ask Dr. Ali this question. Dr. Ali, who in your field is like an authority figure? Like someone you would read works, you know, for books that were published, you know, are really good to be read by this person. See, he's an authority figure in your field of engineering.
بنحكي عنه من قدرته هذول.
Like, can you give me a name, an expert in your field, for example, that, you know, like everyone who studies engineering kind of, you know, reads his books.
دكتور محمد نمر من جامعة التكنولوجيا.
Okay. So we call Dr. Muhammad Nimr an authority figure, an authority, okay? In the field of, I don't know what field of engineering you're doing. What kind of engineering are you doing?
بالهندسة الحرارية.
And what is that called? What do we call that in English?
Thermal engineering.
What is it again?
Thermal,
yeah, from thermostat.
Thermal engineering.
Thermostat and that.
Applied thermal engineering.
All righty. Okay. So yes, so you see, we can call him, this professor that you know, you respect and you look up to, and you think of him as, you know, someone who is of authority in the field. See, he's an authority, we say, in the field. That means he is a person of knowledge in the field. And maybe even we can ask, you know, different professors here, for example, who's here that can tell us about, for example, in our field, you know, literature. And literature, yes, we think of, you know, we value Shakespeare, not just Shakespeare, guys. We value people called the Romantics, like William Wordsworth, William Blake, Coleridge, Keats, Shelley. I don't know if you've heard of these names, but these are people that we value and respect in our field. All right. We highly value Aristotle. Have you ever heard of Aristotle? Aristotle, Socrates, Plato. Have you ever heard of these people? No? None of you have heard of them before?
No.
Aristotle, Aristo. Plato, Eflaton. Don't tell me you haven't heard of these now. Socrates, Socrates. Have you heard of these people before?
طبعا دكتورة.
Historically.
Yes. So these are, you know, the three great philosophers that, you know, a lot of our knowledge kind of, you know, depend, you know, on what they have revealed, you know, to the world, right? Yeah. So they have revealed basics, it's true, but at the same time, you know, without their basic knowledge, you know, with their foundational knowledge, we would not be able really to build, you know, like later on, you know, experts and scientists and people of knowledge would not have been able to build on their, you know, knowledge, right? Yeah. Or they made use, let me say, of their knowledge. Everybody has made use of their knowledge. I think, you know, even all kinds of fields and, you know, let me say, majors have made use of them, I'm sorry. Let's take a look at the exercises here about things and persons. Some of the following sentences contain incorrectly used persons or things. So these words some words refer to people and some refer to things, but they were used in a wrong way, incorrectly used, see? So circle the incorrectly used words. We want to circle the word that is incorrectly used and indicate if the sentences are correct or incorrect. Of course, you know, guys, you have the answers, but it's very nice when we work together like this, you know. Yeah, sometimes we can uncover things that maybe when you're on your own, you know, and then they hang in your head, you know, it's not the same really. Working, you know, with a group is always, you know, more, let me say, enhancing. It's more fun, right? Yeah. All right, let's move on to some of these exercises. So in the evening, the first one, I'm going to read the first one for you. Then I want to find hands up now. In the evening, he relaxes in front of the fire and writes long poems. Poems, guys. P-O-E-M-S. M-S. You know why? Because we're talking about people and things. Poet means sha'ir in Arabic. He is a poet. Shakespeare is a poet, or was a poet, who lived during the 18th century. All right. So poets are shu'ara, plural. All right. So in the evening, he relaxes. Maybe a poet relaxes in front of the fire, in front of the fireplace, maybe, and writes long what? Poems. قصائد. قصيدة, poem. قصائد, poems. P-O-E-M-S. طبعا الشعر بشكل عام, guys, in English it's poetry. P-O-E-T-R-Y. Okay? Yeah. Let's do another sentence. Khulud, Dr. Khulud, which one have you chosen?
I choose number 4. Yes. She has received several awards for her research in engineering. The sentence is incorrect. We should change engineer to engineering. In engineering, because we want, yes, and to the object, not the person.
Yes, we're talking about an object. Yeah, in a field, because we say in a certain field, right? That's why. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Khulud. You are 100% right. Let me just repeat what she said. She has received, we're talking about someone, several awards. This is the object. For what? Prepositional phrase. For her research in, of course, the field is the thing here, not a person, in engineering. Just add ing and it turns into the thing and not a person, because we say, for example, Dr. Ali, is an engineer, right? A thermal what? A thermal what engineer? Help us again. Electrical.
Applied thermal
Engineer. All right. All right. Okay. So yeah. For let's make it short and say just an engineer. Forgive us, Dr. Ali. That's the easy way out. All right. Yes, Dr. Ghay, what do you have to say here about these following sentences?
I want to answer number 10.
Go ahead.
The famous acting has appeared in more than 50 Broadway plays. I think the famous actress or actor, we can say.
Good. The famous actor. It's better to say actor, okay? Because sometimes we can say actor about female. Now, because women in the United States of America did not like the fact that the word actor is used also for them, so they've decided to have actress, okay?
Yes.
But it's okay. It's good to know both of them, Dr. Gait. Amazing. Thank you for saying both of them, okay? But the thing is that we need here a noun that refers to a person and not to a thing, because acting is, something. We say, what's acting? It's something, right? It's a job that you can do. It's not a person, you see? And so that's why the famous actor. What about him? Or actress? Actor, T-O-R, actress, R-E-S-S. Okay? Has appeared, يعني طلع ظهر زي ما بنقول إنه فلان طلع بمسلسل, we say that in Arabic, right? In more than 50 Broadway plays. So this person is an actor or an actress who acts not in movies, مش بالأفلام, not in series, مسلسلات, series, but in what? Broadway plays. بمسرحيات على مسرح معروف بأمريكا اسمه Broadway. Okay? And sometimes, of course, these plays are recorded and you can probably even watch them on TV sometimes, all right? You've seen plays that were recorded, even Arabic plays, right? Yeah. So they could be recorded, they could be watched again and again, as many times as you want, just like a movie, Okay, let's do one more and then move on to the next skill. One more to go, come on. Where are our hands? Dr. Asim, Dr. Dua, Dr. Islam. Where are you guys? Guys, I know it's getting hard and it's Tuesday, the middle of the week, but yani, come on. We need to do some work, put in some effort. Dr. Hiba.
Hello, doctor. How are you?
Ahlan, I'm very fine.
I want number 7. He had several critics to offer about the new play. So I think about the criticism.
Yeah. Criticisms. Yeah. Criticisms.
Yeah, so
it's not easy to pronounce. I agree with you. Criticism. So you have to divide it and you get used to pronunciation. Criticism means, guys, naqd, all right?
Naqd, yes.
Several criticisms. So criticism, all right? Yes. So you write the word down, and of course, critis, C-R-I-T-I-C, the way it is, I-S-M is the addition.
Yes.
Okay, I-S-M. And it becomes, guys, نقد. يعني بنود نقدية, نقاط نقدية, criticisms. Okay, we're going to make it plural. Okay, he had several criticisms to offer about the new play. All right. So you know how some people sometimes, they are, judges, and they can, criticize certain plays, not because, or they're critics. We call them critics. The judges are critics. Sometimes we don't like it because they criticize, us. They can criticize us, Of course, we can criticize them too, you know, it's not like they're perfect, you know, but they have a set of standards, you know, and based on those standards, they offer criticism. It's not like they do it because they don't like you. No, they have, when you criticize, you know, someone, you're not criticizing someone. You shouldn't. You should be criticizing their work. All right. So I'm very careful with my students, you know, when I deal with them, I always tell them, I'm not criticizing you. There's nothing between you and I, all right? Or, you know, the relationship here is a student, you know, professor relationship. And so my focus is on what you're doing here in my class, your work itself. So I criticize your work and not criticize you, all right? Yeah, so we should make it, you know, like a kind of difference between the person and the work itself that should be done. So he had several criticisms to offer, not critics, because critics, a critic is the person. I am a critic, like I can criticize my students, okay? So to offer about the new play. So we here want what? The thing and not the person here in this place, in this position, all right? I see your hand up, Dr. Islam. Do you want to say something?
Yes, good evening. I will select number 4.
All right, so we'll do 4 and then we have to move on to the next skill. Go ahead.
Okay. She has received several awards for her research in engineer. I think it's incorrect because in engineering.
Dr. Islam, do you know that we have done this one? It's correct. What you did right now is fine. It seems you were not paying attention that we did this exercise before. All right, how about you choose something else now?
I think maybe number 5.
Okay.
Okay. The Economist's radical views were printed in a column in the Sunday newspaper. It's incorrect. Yes, because the Economist's radical views.
What is the correct thing then? Do you think this is wrong?
The economic.
I don't see that it's wrong. Look, guys, look at this sentence that Dr. Islam is working on. Is it wrong? Because not all of them are wrong, because it says some of them are correct, some of them are incorrect. Is this wrong? The Economist's radical views. First of all, look at the noun, economist. There's economist and economy.
Doctor, no, it's correct.
Good job. Thank you. You know why?
Thank you.
Listen, Dr. Islam, the best way not to make a mistake is ask yourself, let me take a look at the nouns. The nouns, okay? Where are the nouns? You tell me that. So the word economist is a noun and it refers to someone. Now, economy, الاقتصاد, guys, اقتصاد like the country's economy, all right? But look at this. How do we know that this is correct? يعني شخص اقتصادي, خبير اقتصادي. That's what it means, the economist.
Economist.
Okay? Yes.
Apostrophe.
So the economist's radical views, يعني رأي guys, الاقتصادي, radical, يعني guys, what is radical? يعني not like everyone else's views, okay? Radical means different, shocking, you know, like something that not everybody might agree with, you know? This is an economist. He's a man who has views which are different, probably, you know, than others. And maybe others might not welcome his views, might not like his views. Radical means يعني عنده آراء شوي يعني مش mainstream. Okay, mainstream يعني تتفق مع الكل. Radical يعني شوي ممكن كثير من الناس إنه يعني يشوفوها غريبة, مستغربة, عجيبة شوي أفكاره. Okay? Yeah, we have people like that have views which are really, that don't align with the majority of people, right? And this is like, you know, something that some people are like that, you know? Yeah, then why is he an economist? He's probably thinking about ways to develop the economy, you know, fix it, probably, he might discuss problems that we're unaware of, you know, like most people are unaware of, you know? And so, yeah, he has views, you know, probably he might have views that we may not probably adopt or think about, right? Yeah. So the Economist's radical views, رأيه لهذا الخبير, were printed, انتشروا, نشروا in a column في سطر, you know, in the Sunday newspaper. في جريدة يوم الأحد. هاي طبعا guys جرايد قديمة كانت أيام قبل ما الإنترنت.
العمود الاقتصادي مثلا.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So في العمود اللي خاص بالمنطقة اللي بتخص الاقتصاد. Yes, thank you so much. All right. So we want to move on now. Do you have any questions? Are we fine? Are we fine with all this? We need to move on to a new skill. Our new skill is what? Problems with pronouns. Problems with pronouns. Do we have sometimes problems with pronouns? Do you sometimes not understand the difference between whether the pronoun is a subject pronoun or an object pronoun? Where this pronoun can be used in a sentence? For example, sometimes we hear the pronoun she, sometimes we hear her, sometimes we hear herself, sometimes we hear hers. Look how many pronouns I mentioned. So when can we use these? Where in the sentence can we use these? This is what our lesson really is about, okay? Not to make a mistake, in the position where we place these pronouns, okay? This is what the lesson really is all about over here, just to let you know quickly what we're going to be discussing here, okay? That's what we mean with problems with pronouns, because some people have problems with where to position, where to place, these pronouns, or they might fall into that mistake of, putting a pronoun in a place which is not proper, for it or suitable for it. So pronouns are words such as, the TOEFL depends a lot on pronouns. Like I told you before, why the TOEFL depends on pronouns is that it does not want to mention names of people who are known and, be biased. This is why. Such as he, she, or it. These are pronouns. They're very popular that take the place of nouns. Of course, they take what? The place of nouns. بيحلوا محل الأسماء المسميات. That's what they are. Okay? When you see a pronoun, لما نشوف طبعا ضمير, guys, pronoun, in the written expression section of the TOEFL test, you need to check that it serves the correct function. نتأكد هذا البروناون مكانه مناسب, يعني مكانه هون بيأدي دوره بشكل مناسب. That's the thing, okay? What does this mean in the sentence? As a subject, is it a subject here? Is it an object? هل هو subject يعني الفاعل؟ هل هو الobject المفعول به, for example? Is that fine? And that it agrees with the noun it is replacing. وكمان بدنا نتأكد إنه هذا البروناون إذا بدي استخدمه بحل محل الاسم اللي هو أصلاً إجا مكانه. هو الضمير إيش guys؟ بيجي محل اسم. يعني بدل اسم، بدل ما أضل أكرر أحمد أحمد أحمد، Selma Selma, the school, the university, the place, I use a pronoun instead. This is the thing, my, my family members, the people that I have met, I'm going to use pronouns instead, and so on. So the following pronoun problems are the most common. أكتر شيء شائع بالتوفل guys نلاقي مشاكل زي هيك. Distinguishing subject and object pronouns. في ناس عندها مشكلة ما بتفرق when to use this and when to use that, اللي هو subject pronoun والobject pronoun. لهيك إحنا هون we have a list of the subject pronouns. هيك شكلهم بالsubject. هيك بعد الأفعال guys بكون شكل البروناونز. نفس السبجكت هذا I بكون شكله ببطل I، ما بصيرش استخدم I بعد الverb guys or after the pronoun, after the preposition. I use me. All right. So checking where distinguishing possessive pronouns. كمان لازم أعرف البروناونز في حالة البوسيسيف لما يكون في ملكية. possessive adjectives كمان possessive adjectives يعني مشتقة من pronouns also. We'll talk about that in time. Checking pronoun reference for agreement. Okay. كمان على إيش بيعود هالpronoun. Okay. What does it refer to? بعدين لما استخدمه في agreement. Okay. يعني بتفق مع. طبعا هذا guys كل واحدة عليها skill أصلا. We're going to talk about them later. Okay. بس إحنا we're going to focus on this one. Distinguish subject and object pronouns right here. Here it is. Distinguish. بدنا نميز بين البروناون الضمير لما يكون subject يكون فاعل at the beginning of the sentence, and object when it's like what follows the verb, how it looks when it follows a certain verb, when it's a an object مفعول به, right? and طبعا مفعول به guys comes after the verb, بيجي بعد الفعل. all right, يعني this just is helpful to say sometimes. So take a look guys. We have, these are the subject pronouns I, you, I, أنا, you, أنت, you know that. أنت أو أنتي طبعا بالإنجليزي ما في فرق. ما بيفرقوا بين you know المذكر والمؤنث you أنت أو أنت. طب كيف بميز إنه أنا بحكي مع ذكر أو أنثى؟ والله بصراحة ما نستنى شوي، بدك تنتبه للكونتكست يعني، لأنه في كلام بعد هاي أول جملة رح يبين إنه you're talking to a female or a male. يعني كتير سهل الواحد يخبي you know هوية الشخص باستخدام you بالإنجليزي. if you're on the phone, you did not come today. I don't know if it's a female or a male, but in Arabic انتي ما اجيتي، انت ما see guys, see, so quickly you know the identity of the person is uncovered, you know, with just pronouns, you know, just you, with you. But in English, no, the identity of the person you are talking to will be unclear if you don't say more, you know, reveal more information, right? Yeah. So, and then we have he, you know, and you, of course, as an object. How? What do you mean, guys? Like this, look at this, look, guys. I know you. I at the beginning of the sentence. Imagine that I want to use I after a verb. I say, for example, she knows, not I, she knows me. See? I saw you. After the verb saw, I saw you today. See? So the same, really. He, the beginning of a sentence, I use he. For example, he is my brother. He is my son. See how I use it at the beginning of a sentence? But if I want to use he after the verb, it's not going to be he anymore. I'm going to say, I'm sorry, I saw him. Yeah. She at the beginning of the sentence, we say, she is my sister. She's my friend. But then I say something like, I saw her. I like her. Right? I talked to her. See, after even to, I talked to her. All right? All right. So it is the same. Look, guys, see, because I say it was a beautiful day. Yesterday was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. I liked it. I liked it. It means the day. I liked it yesterday, you know, I liked it. See, we, but when we use we at the beginning of a sentence like this, we are hard workers, huh? We love studying English, huh? But you can say something like, English loves us, not we. English loves us, right? Why? Because we're attached to it and it's attached to us. How about that? All right. So they may be probably your classmates, the other doctors who are studying with you and taking this course, you know, they are very nice people. They are, you know, people that I am glad that I met. For example, I really like them. See, I really like them. See? So this is how we use these, you know, pronouns as subjects and as objects. I think I gave you all the examples and I saved a lot of effort and time, you know, on your side, you know. But let's see the examples that the book offers too. So a subject pronoun is used as the subject of a verb. Look, guys, an object pronoun can be used as the object of a verb. Object means following, guys, here, like this, look. Or the object of preposition. So I gave an example on all of these, okay? Compare the following sentences. Look at this, guys. Sally is the subject, right? Means she. Sally means she. Gave the verb in the past. The book could be changed into it. To whom? To John. To him. So if we take a look, guys, at the chart over here, see? The beginning of the sentence, we have she. Huh? After the verb, as an object, we have it. So it, whether it's before the object, after the object, the same. And then him is used, guys, also as, you know, an object, right? As you can see. Here, of course, it's the object of the preposition to. All right. So in the second sentence here, the subject pronoun she is replacing the noun Sally, the object of the verb. It, is replacing the noun book, and the object of the preposition him is replacing the noun John. We can do that, of course. The following are examples of the types of subject or object pronoun errors. Now we're going to talk about the errors. You know, errors means mistakes that are committed in the TOEFL sentences in the, you know, the sentences in the TOEFL, because you need to be aware of what's right, all right, through what's wrong. So you have to know what's right. How? By, knowing or noticing what is wrong, right? So following are examples of the types, etc., of errors that you might see on the TOEFL test, like the sentences over here. Okay, they might have mistakes like this one. Look at this sentence. Him and the girl are going shopping. So what's wrong? Tell me.
It's in the first sentences.
At the beginning of the sentence, it's a subject pronoun. So he and the girl.
Yes.
He and the girl are going shopping. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Khulud. How about this one? The gift. Of course, we can say it if we want to. Huh? But remember, guys, sometimes why do we mention the actual thing? Because pronouns, the real goal for using pronouns is not to be boring and keep repeating the subject again and again and again, right? That's also a goal for pronouns, all right? Yeah, we don't want to keep mentioning the subject because we can, but it will be, something that is boring and not right. You will, why do you keep saying Ali, 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 Khulud, Khulud, right? For example, that's not right. So he did this, the man did, you don't even have to keep saying he. Why not the man? Why not the professor? This, go back and forth between different kinds of nouns if you can, so that, you won't be boring. So the gift was intended for you
and me.
yeah,
Me.
of course.
It's
There's
object.
for. So it's after the preposition you and me, not you and I.
Yes.
In the first example, the object pronoun him is incorrect here because this pronoun serves as the subject of the sentence. And so that's why now the object pronoun him should be changed to the subject pronoun he, of course, but it should be capital letter. Okay. It can be difficult to recognize that him is the subject because the verb are has a double subject, of course, two subjects, two in one. Him and girl. The second example, this one over here, the subject pronoun I is incorrect because the pronoun serves as the object of the preposition for. This is the object. Even if we have two, it doesn't matter. It's the same. All right. We deal with and, guys, and. We shouldn't have a problem with and. Whatever comes before and, let me say the noun that comes after and should be treated in the same manner. Okay. Yeah, so and is like a linking word. It links these two items, these two nouns in the same, let me say, goal or same skill or same whatever, position, let me say. All right. Yeah. So that's something that we should pay attention to. So the subject pronoun, again, I should be changed to the object pronoun me. Okay. This has to be me now. It can be difficult to recognize that I is the object of the preposition for because the preposition for has two objects. So it's okay, even if we have two objects, guys. The correct object you and the incorrect, object is you and the incorrect object is I. This is incorrect. The correct one is you, right? Where are we? The correct object you and the incorrect object. Oh, both of them are incorrect. I'm sorry. In that way. All right. Let's take a look. So you and we said me. Here we have exercises. Let's take a look at these exercises. All right. We have some done already for us. Each of the following sentences contains at least one subject, or object pronoun. Circle the pronouns. It's a good idea, guys, to circle pronouns, that will be helpful. You will be helping yourself in that way. Then indicate if the sentences are correct C or incorrect I. Yes, Dr. Ghaith. And then Dr. Khulud, because you guys your hands are up from the very beginning.
Okay.
I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to give those who always participate 10 out of 10. And those who sometimes participate
Lately.
maybe 8. And those who don't participate, how much shall I give them? But they attend. So if you attend, you're going to get above 5. But if you don't attend regularly, what am I going to do to you? All right. So try guys to participate. I'm not gonna be mean to you. I know that you're trying, but yeah, I can see your face, Dr. Ali. You participated at the beginning a lot. I know that, work becomes, turns, out in some kind of way to be harder during the semester more than before. Let me say harder than before, right? Yeah. All right. I said Dr. Ghaib. Go ahead.
Number 3, perhaps you would like to go to the seminar with they and their friends. Incorrect. It should be with them and their friends.
Good job. With them and their friends. So don't make it hard because it's not. This is a preposition. What, form of they should be here? It's them, not they, right? Thank you so much, Dr. Ghaith. Perhaps you would like to go to the seminar with. So make it easy. After prepositions, we have the object's pronoun. That's all. Okay, with them and their friends. So ربما بتحب تروح to the seminar. Seminar اللي هي المحاضرة لطلاب الدراسات العليا غالبا, right? With them and their friends, معهم ومع أصدقائهم. All right, I wonder who them and their friends are. Okay, because in mushkil pronouns, guys, we don't really know who are them and their friends, right? We don't know them. How can we know their friends? All right, but at least we know they are either MA students or PhD students. All right, that's all that we know about them. Dr. Khulud, thank you.
Number 4. The mother took her son to the doctor's office because he was feeling sick. The pronoun is he. He was feeling sick. It's a subject pronoun. It's okay. Correct sentences.
Yeah,
it's
because
correct sentences.
Yeah, we might not like all the sentences are incorrect, guys. Some of these sentences, are correct. So we might have some sentences which have pronouns that are, correctly used, all right? So this one is one of them. Thank you, Dr. Khulud. The mother, just look at all the pronouns. Took her son. This is a possessive pronoun, by the way. We didn't take it yet, but it's correct. Her son.
Yes,
the doctor's office because he, because we have, this is like a connector, right? And we have subjects after something like because, right? There's a clause, right? Because he, subject, was feeling sick. So correct. Nothing is wrong here and everything's just amazing. So الأم أخذت ابنها لعيادة الدكتور. ليه؟ لأنه كان بشعر بالغثيان أو بالمرض, right? That's the sentence. Okay, Dr. إسراء.
مرحبا دكتورة.
أهلا.
بس عرفت إنه في علامات بلشت أشارك.
Amazing. I should have said that earlier.
تعبانين نحن الدكتورة رايحين الشغل متأخرين. بس ماشي. هلا 9. He is going to the party with you and me if you don't mind. I see is correct.
Okay.
I understand.
So with you and me. All right, correct. Yes, because after with, that's the thing, because there's with. Like if it wasn't with, guys, you and I. There's a song that begins you and I, by the way. Do you know what that song? You and I?
Yes.
It's a Mariah Carey song. All right. Yeah. So, however, here we cannot use the song, let me say the song in this way, all right, or the line in this way, because there's a preposition. Now, in the song, the preposition was not there. You and I was the subject. That's why it was okay. But here, it's not okay. Do you know why? Because the preposition made all the difference. He is going to the party هو بده يروح على الحفل with مع you and me. That's why we have me. طبعا, if you don't mind or you do not mind, everything is fine here. Thank you so much, Dr. Isra. You did an amazing job. Dr. Mish'al. So we have more participants now. I'm so happy. Go ahead, Dr. Mish'al. Which sentence do you want to do? Let me help you unmute your mic, Dr. Mish'al. Well,
مساء الخير دكتورة وجميع الزملاء.
أهلا Dr. Mish'al.
Number 5.
Go ahead. Yes.
I don't know that you and her were working together on a project. Incorrect. Because and him.
Why you and him? I did not know that you and her.
You and him.
Why him? We're not talking about him. Her could be either she or her. That's the only thing that you can say about this. Is this she
Oh,
or her?
okay.
It's fine.
It-
Do you know
It's
why?
correct.
Let me tell you
It's
why it's correct.
correct.
It is correct, yes. But why?
correct.
Look, I is the subject, didn't
No.
know is the verb, huh? And now this
Yes.
area, guys, is like, all of this is the object, all of this.
Okay,
Huh?
I'm sorry.
All of this, the sentence itself is like it functions as object. The clause, I mean, I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah,
But at the
yeah,
same
okay.
time, after that, we have here a subject, you, and over here, and what? You and what, guys?
Here.
So this is the object area. I'm
She.
sorry. So we're going to use an object. You and
she.
her.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
and her were working together on the object. So since this is the object area. Okay.
Okay.
So this is why. And if you have any other, let me say opinion, you can talk about that, okay, later. But this is fine.
Yes, Doctor.
All right.
Doctora, number 5, if we consider that I didn't know I didn't know it's يعني جملة لحالها إنه that
Not a
you
sentence
and
by
she
itself.
were working يعني
Yeah.
إنه لو حطينا she were working إنه على أساس إنها she is
Listen,
the subject.
I want you to check this
Yes.
in the break. Let me know what you think about this sentence in particular, all of you. How about you guys look this up in the break and see what, let me say TOEFL thinks of such a case, okay? How about that? So let's take our break right now and you think about this area after that. How should it be? Okay?
Okay.
So let's take a 15 minutes break and we'll come back to do our last skill and discuss this sentence, all right? How about we think about that? Have a good day, a good evening, and have a good 15 minutes, all right? See you guys in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.